Good day, my name is Jerry, and welcome to Siquijor Journey, where I will be showing my journey throughout the Philippines and Asia. My motto is, go ahead and take the risk, no matter what anyone says, as to live an adventure for a fun and fulfilling life. Okay, this journey takes us again to Siquijor. This is part 2 of the Siquijor Island journey that I went on. Again, this was when I was living south of Dumaguete over here in Bacong, and basically took a ferry up to drove up to Dumaguete and then took a ferry over to Siquijor. This one is mainly about scuba diving over here. We also went to the #1 falls, which everybody goes to, is Cambugahay Falls here, and there's another falls also I'm talking about on here. But again, it's the second one. I'm not really showing the cost on this. I did most of that on the first one, so if you're interested in the cost sheet, please review the previous video, Siquijor #1. All right, thanks. Enjoy the video. Bye.
Okay, this is our Siquijor. Welcome to Siquijor. That's what you see when you come in from the ferry at the port that we came in. Our first place we're going to, we got their test showing it, is that Cambugahay Falls. This most popular falls there in Siquijor. It has different levels. There I am, I believe on the first level. Yeah, right here's the first level. When you come down the hill to you can cut across here. They do have change in areas that you can change into if you want to change clothes here, being dry when you come out. Down the river here, there's not much drop-offs. We didn't go too far. Mainly everything is upriver from this main area right here. So this is the first set of pools that you see, and basically it's tier pools. I don't know, probably 5 or 6 tiers pools when you're coming in. This is one of the largest one. They got 2 or 3 real big ones like this, and then a few other small ones that they have. As you can see, they got ropes where you can jump off of certain areas. I'll talk about that a little bit. They do have these outside huts or gazebos that you can also rent and stay there if you want to eat or something like that. So again, this is that first level from the other side. Pretty decent horseshoe falls there. Like there's Tess and the enjoying the day there in front of the pool area, or in the pool in front of the falls. And as we're going up, again, I think most of this is nature made. Again, you'll see a lot of it where it obviously is man-made. But the actual pools like these, I think these are the big rocks. They do like that little rocks there in front. You can see that in order to have that pool on the other side, they have those rocks there, so more water will go to the right as you're looking at it over the other falls. Obviously, these are slide down falls. These are all nature made. I don't believe human made. Again, there's all these tiers at this falls. They're not very tall, a lot of them, but again, there's a lot of them. So jumping off there, you can jump off of one. I think it was like 50 pesos. You pay a little bit more, and it's unlimited, or 50 pesos per jump. But if you go to another one, it costs that same thing, either up the river or something like that. So now right here is just beaches from going around the island, driving around Siquijor Island along the circumferential road. And again, most islands in the Philippines have a road that basically runs the perimeter around the island. And I believe we are at Secret Beach here. We found this area where it says Secret Beach is the entrance, but I don't believe we actually went to the beach area. Again, as you see, it's all lava rocks here. You can swim here. This is on the south side, more on the east, so it's calmer than the other side of the island. But again, you got all these, you can see some people swimming here. I think that's people there, but getting in. And now this is the drone footage coming in, and then this is actually the Siquijor Secret Island or Secret Beach here. And we never found the entrance to here, so we actually never made it. We were somewhat of a rush to get around the island, so we didn't go down. We're further down. You'll see in a minute where we are at. But when I got the drone out on this aerial overlooking going down the beach, we was able to see the beach, and this was basically just before we were leaving. Right here is where we're at on the other side of that rock coming out there that's pointing out. I turn over that way in a minute. Yeah, so right here is that rock that's pointing out. And so we were over on this side right here, drove down here. Again, you can see a couple people swimming there. So at first we thought this was Secret Beach. We're going, okay, I don't know why it's called Secret Beach. It wasn't too hard to get to, but really the other beach is the hard part to get to. So I guess that's why they call it a secret. Everybody thinks it's this one when it's not. So this one's pretty easy to get to. It's just that road coming down, but then I think you got to go back up that hill, and then there's the trails that is going to the actual beach side. Now here we're just driving around the island. Like I said, the perimeter of the island. Saw this long beach here, driving with a little point there and boats out there. This is a little bit more on the east, going north. It's starting to pick up a little bit. Here's another beach we're at. Now I think we're more towards San Juan here, because that in the background was Negros Oriental, where I lived at the time. And this is the one that has this little, again, I guess you could call it a secret beach, but this little hideaway beach right here from the main area. And you'll see it better here in a minute with the drone. So nice little beach, separated by these two boulder rocks on both sides. Yeah, and going out here, I think I zoom out here. Yeah, right there. That's Apple Island. So this is looking south over. So we are on the south side by San Juan. A little bit more east probably, but yeah, that's why it's so calm over here also. Now this is the aerial footage of basically the same area. You can see where you can come in up there off the main road, come in and hit the beach. They have a few of those along this area here. Again, being so close to the main area of San Juan. You got that little peninsula of rocks coming out. I think just on the other side of that right there is that Hideaway Beach. Yeah, right here. The Hideaway Beach I was just showed you previously. That's it right there. Again, it's kind of hidden with the peninsula rocks that's sticking out on both sides. And then going down further down the beach, again you got more beach areas. You can see you can go out quite a bit where it's pretty shallow. And all of that is not coral that's right there. There is some that's coral, but it's a combination of a little bit of seaweed, and you can see where the boats came down on that path right there, where the boats usually power boats come in and out, and so therefore it's got this trail in between, which is pretty good snorkeling if you want to go in between them down there. And it had pretty decent snorkeling here, as I recall. Quite a bit of fish. So again, you come off the main road up there also. I think that's actually the main entrance right there to hit this beach area. See all the boats lining up. Now, there is no actual marina that I've seen here in the Philippines. I heard there's some up there by Manila. Here we are at this falls again. I did show this on one, but then I found these, which was not on there before, of us doing some jumping. There's Tess jumping in. I love how she moves her feet there at the end. Here's me jumping up and going in. Almost every falls you go to, if they're deep enough, they'll have something like this where you can jump, either swing jump. Now this one, the guy was taking us where we came off and slid off the rock, Tess and myself, and he was videotaping us coming in. Now here, most of this is scuba diving. There is some snorkeling in here, but this is when around Siquijor Island. It was pretty decent on both. Saw some turtles you'll see here in a minute, and some other things. But the reef was pretty healthy. Again, this is a tourist beach, and some of them they do protect pretty well. So just enjoy the underwater scenery. I try to get the uncommon fish, or if there's a lot of fish or something like that, or turtles or lionfish I have in here. And I do a lot of with clownfish too. I like how they are with those anemones. Like right here. There's a little clownfish section here. Now again, depending on where I'm at, when I'm usually recording these clownfish, some of them stay in like this one, but then some of them, you know, they're so used to tourists coming in that they'll come out at you and make themselves bigger. Like this one's older, I think these ones may come out at me. See how they come? And they actually turn their body sideways to make you look bigger. They're more aggressive and that, so it's kind of interesting how you go in different territories and you see how different clownfish react from when you're coming down. Well, this one I believe I was snorkeling. I think I go down to it. But he's coming out at you, and there's only one there. Now this one is kind of interesting how you got the lighter coral, I forgot what they call those, anemones or whatever those are that they, you know, these clownfish live in. And but see how he's more of these clownfish are lighter color than most, and they're in that way. So I just imagine it's a different species of it. Right here's a bigger one, but with a couple, one or two that's hiding down there, a clownfish. Try to get them to come out, but again, different territory. They hide instead of coming out at you. There's a couple more. A few more there, actually, 3 or 4 of them that are there. So just enjoying the view here. All the fish, see how close they get here. Now here I started seeing some lionfish. Now again, some areas I know that they kill lionfish a lot. I didn't see too many in this area. I didn't see nobody killing them, but they are an invasive species. They do take over a lot. And I know some places where there's a lot of them there. They actually, I've been with diving, and the dive master has a spear and a little container to put them in, and it kind of spears them and kills them, and just because they're overtaken and killing the fish, they'll really, I guess, take away the a lot of fish. Now this one was kind of just going at me. You know, he's pretty much the king of the world there, because you know they are poisonous. I'm trying to swim backwards and everything, but so as not to get stung by those stingers. And you can eat these, but cleaning them, well, staying away from the stingers is kind of, I think, too much of a hassle in order to eat them. All right, so now we're starting to get the turtles here. This one we saw here going out just with a different white coral and all the blue fish. He was eating inside the coral a little bit. You see him starting to go down there. And then this coming in, and again with all the fish that are here, there's quite a bit of fish in this area, as you can see. Thought that was pretty cool. And then with the turtle in the background, just mosey around, do what he wants. Again, they're pretty timid, especially in these where a lot of divers go, so they're used to seeing divers. I've been on a lot of other places where I'm out snorkeling or scuba diving, you see one, they'll just take right off. You know, they're not used to having them around, and they'll take off. But if there's one that stays around, that means there's quite a bit of divers been there, and they're used to humans. Got all these fish here. I like the blue. with the white background, really the coral. Found another one here sleeping underneath. Didn't want to disturb him or wake him up, but got as close as I could with that. I see this quite a bit out there. I'm not sure how long. I know they hold their breath for a while, 15 minutes or more, but to go down or take a nap and then get out, not quite sure how long they stay down there for. Here's another one, just moseying all around. Again, if they don't react pretty quickly to get away, especially if you see we're trying to get closer. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good one. Thanks.
You know what to do. Go ahead and hit those buttons. And thank you for watching Keithon's Journey.